Hello, everyone. Welcome to another season of Voices of Tomorrow. We're back again with our prestigious Harvard Youth Lead the Change event. Today, we have two bright students who I'll be discussing with. And without any ado, let's meet them. Hi, Sahana. How are you? Hello. How are you? And how are you feeling today to be a part of this event? And how excited are you?
Well, first off, hello, I'm Chanak. I'm from Chukar International School, and I'm beyond excited. I'm so excited to see what the upcoming 3 days have in store for us, and I can't wait to see it.
Amazing.
I'm Sahana, and I'm from IFD World School, and I'm representing Kara OC. I cannot wait to work with them, and I'm just really looking forward to this event.
So as you can see, today it's quite chilly in Punjab, but it is not affecting the enthusiasm and energy of these students. So let us discuss a lot of things with them. In which standards are you in? Which class?
I'm in 12th,
Okay.
and I'm in 11th.
11th and 12th.
Yes.
So what's the most fun thing you enjoy about school or anything, even if it's studies?
I think the best part about school is getting to meet your friends.
Okay.
And those discussions that happen in between classes and the chaos and all. So I think the moments you find there is like the main thing that makes school life fun. What about you?
I think one of the biggest things that I truly enjoy about school is the fact that you get a lot of experiences that one usually wouldn't get. Like, not speaking just in terms of academic, but I mean like extracurriculars, co-curriculars, everything. It's just a really vast thing. And I feel like people have really mixed opinions on what's the idea of school, but I think there's a lot to it, definitely.
And because you are in your, prime age, 11th, 12th, it's quite a stressful journey, Indy, and you can, share about that as well. But what is more stressful for you guys? Is it exams or the expectations by others, your friends, peers, or family?
To be very honest with you, I would say it's more about expectations, not necessarily exams. I feel like if exams are conducted in a more healthy manner, it wouldn't necessarily cause as much stress as it does. But I think it's the expectations that definitely come with it.
Because if exams are done to assess your ability and all, right? So, but like the expectations that are attached to it create so much stress and hype that you gotta score this percent and like this much to attain your goal and all. So I think all that demotivates the student to actually focus on the real motive the exam is for.
And how do you motivate yourself, Nick?
I wouldn't say I have the healthiest motivation tactic. Especially for exams, I do fall into the, okay, fine, there's expectations, they have to be met. And that is definitely something that I know I personally have to work on. But I'm definitely open to better motivation.
Yeah, me too. But like the image of having like achieving your goals and being there where you want to be in life, I think that is what drives you. The aspirations, the drive to achieve something. I think that's
And you are Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
And do you think there's motivation through some particular goal, or there's delusion at the same time as well?
I think
They don't know.
procrastination. I think we all are into procrastinating and all, but yeah, delusions are there. But then also there are a lot of reality checks that you get along the way.
And delusions are because of the social media and all other things like that, or
I think everyone's just made up
Yeah.
different perceptions of different things along the way, and that's some way somehow merged into one thing, and everyone's just delusional.
Yeah, everyone's a dreamer these days, but I think
I wouldn't say that's necessarily a bad thing.
Yes.
it's not a bad.
it's
but
good
it-
to dream and it's to dream big.
It actually helps you boost your imagination, and I think it's a power.
But I believe with that you have to work harder.
Yeah,
Definitely.
to make it come true.
Yeah. So I believe, working hard, balancing of both, dream big and work hard. And I believe there's no other shortcut.
No.
And do you think they are shortcut? Because today the generation is such that they think that, though smart work is better, but at the same time, you can't miss the hard work part of life.
I think in order to work smart, you have to know how to work hard as well. I think both kind of go really hand in hand. But like I wouldn't necessarily say like one's more important than the other. Like personally, if you're asking me if there's like a faster way to get done with something, I'm probably gonna choose that. but I think they're both crucial.
Yeah,
Definitely.
rightly said.
I also think the same, but like when you're going to like work for something, you need to know that you're going to get something out of it. You cannot be working mindlessly to achieve something that is going to waste time. So I think being practical in this generation is very important, and also being firm with what you want and being clear with your goals will help you get to them faster.
And you are at that part of life which is quite competitive. So I would like to ask you, because you must be going around with those questions like you don't have to be average, you have to come first. So I would love to know what's your definition to be an average.
Yeah. Honestly speaking, I think average, in the literal definition, is to be one amongst 100 or one amongst a million, right? It's no real differentiation or standing out necessarily. I think that is a really big fear that a lot of people have. Like, I know I'm terrified of that, but there are times where I am average as well. So
Like you find a lot of experiences that create insecurities in you.
definitely.
But then again, the competition never ends. You got to be self-assured. You got to know that, yeah, maybe I am average. Maybe I'm not the first, and maybe there's a rank, and I'm not getting to the first one. But I know what I'm doing. I know what I want, and I'll get there. I'm good at it. Then I'm not in competition. You just need to be in competition with yourself
Right.
in today's generation, and I
And
guess it
how
will help.
stressful it is to be exceptional and not to be an average. If you could just explain a little bit more.
I think that's that in specific, but we circle back to expectations.
Yeah.
One of the most stressful things, personally,
Expectations.
like if I had to rank things that stress me out, expectations are probably like top of the mark.
And have you found any solution which you would like to give a message to your friends out there who are watching it?
I think expectations bring disappointments mostly. So it's better to not expect more, but to start to, execute more. Start to act on what you want, rather than thinking about what will happen once, you do it. So the outcome is not in our hands, but what we put in it is. So yeah.
I definitely agree. And the same thing I say once again is just regulate your expectations instead of, expecting too much, as she rightly said. Just kind of make sure that you're expecting just the right amount where you know that you can also fulfill, and you're not over delivering, under delivering.
Yeah, I
Give
think for
yourself the
that
right
it's
time.
very important to be very assured and to be very actualized, to actually know that what you can expect from yourself and what others can expect from you. And sometimes it's what others expect from you is not in our hands.
Exactly.
But what's in our hands is what we can do is like give our 100%. That's all we can do.
I love the clarity and calmness in you both. Uh, so, according to you, if we take an average, what is a most worry thing for students these days? What do they actually worry about? Is it about their exams or future or parents? Or what is the main?
I think to tie everything together with expectations and futures and everything, it's uncertainty.
Yeah.
I think something at least that troubles me, or something that I'm really scared about, is the uncertainty of things not being in my hands, right? Like there's so many factors, there's so many variables, and they're not constant, right? Everything's changing every minute, and planning for one thing can change based on, one small minute change. And that really sometimes messes up plans, right? But at the end of the day, uncertainty really scares me.
Yeah, I think the major thing that we all face at some point in our lives is letting go of certain things. As she said, uncertainty as well. But also when you're coming of age and you are like starting your adulthood journey, leaving childhood behind, it puts you to this point in life where you're also going through a lot of nostalgia, and you're also looking ahead at a lot of opportunities. There is a 100 endless opportunities in front of you. You don't know what to do, but then also again there's something waiting for you, destined to for you to do. So I think that's something we fear, and also get the fear of getting nowhere in life, not being anywhere, not being able to do anything. Being good at everything is one thing, but not being good at anything is another.
Right. And talking about the opportunities, what are you, planning to do? What are you thinking after 11th or 12th? What are you getting into? I'm sorry, it's a typical answering question, but yeah, the audience would love to just.
She was like, "Are you my mom?" But I was just asking her, "What are your plans after 12?" She's like, "I'm very clueless," and I am actually very clueless as well. So,
But I believe it's okay to be clueless.
it is actually very helpful. The confusion helps you to get a broader picture of what you were actually doing
Definitely.
for.
Like, see, I originally started with law as well. I wanted to pursue law. And then some way, somehow, I ended up in marine biology. And now I want to continue with business. Right? So there's just, I think because there is so much information out there, it does confuse me. And I think that over like the quantity of information is just so vast.
Yeah, and the curiosity you have for it,
Yeah.
then you got to choose one thing. What about the other?
It gets kind of mixed up in one place, right? Because what am I trying to do really?
You're talking about, confusions and vastness, but your personality and your aura seems to be very calm, and I believe you're quite clear. And I wish you the best. I know that you guys do very good job, and in whatever you pursue. So all the very best. It was amazing to talk to you, to know about you guys.
I have one question for you.
Sure.
Did you face this confusion when you were our age?
I believe everybody faces the same, and even in my journey, whatever I've done, like from I was a engineering student.
Oh.
I did my mechanical engineering. I came into business administration. I got into marketing, and then I did operations and HR. So
You got to try everything.
I believe that you should try everything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes jack of all trades is also it makes sense in life. So that's
Just got to listen to you.
I have a follow up to that. What was the biggest thing that you took away from it?
uh, uh if you talk about the experiences I've had, I was always up for it. So the only thing which I saw with my peers was that they were quite scared. They wanted to do what they were good at. And I was okay by taking challenges. That doesn't mean I was every time I did a 10 on 10 job, but that helped me gain experience and the confidence. And though,
You got to step
operations
it
has nothing to do with the podcast, but now I'm doing a podcast with you guys. So I'm learning from you as well. So, and seeing that clarity, calmness, and the cheerfulness of youth, being in this university, talking to students like you, it makes me also feel that I should also learn these things. No, you said about biology, and then after the podcast, I'll know more about it. So it's always the journey, and it's never about the destination. It's about the journey. So that's how I live my life, and
I hope we can do.
so God bless you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.